Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's Bird video. We're going to have a look at the weather and it's 10 to 14 days for today's Bird video. So day 10 will take us to the 8th of August. We'll be able to extend out beyond that with the GFS and ECM ensembles over a couple of weeks. We'll have a look at the CFS V2 at the end of the video for the next 4 weeks. That gets us into the second half of August, towards the end of the month now actually. And I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just to say that the first video it says our 6-7 UK weather forecast, and we've also released a little update looking at the weather for Kendall, Corning and Boomtown over the next couple of weeks. So check out those two bits if you'd like to. That, like, share and subscribe on all of today's videos and content. Show to everyone for doing that. I'm down with cold still today. Throat's not quite sore, but I am still sounding like I'm on, I don't know, 60 a day or something. So hopefully the voice will hold out, but it doesn't feel, like going to go today like it did yesterday. So hopefully, hopefully I'm already on the up. But thank you so much for all of your lovely messages of kindness and support on yesterday's live stream, by the way. I had to end it early because I was croaking away. So thank you so much, everyone. It does mean a lot. It's only cold. I'm sure I'll be better in a day or so. Right, let's have a look at centering temperature there. Well, it's not updated, actually. So CET is still sitting at 15.9. That's 0.1 degree below 61 to 90 on the average provisional to yesterday to the 27th of July. No, provisional to Saturday, I should say, 27th of July. So I would imagine that's into the 16th now, probably 16.0. And we shall see where that ends up. I think it'll be about 16.5. And as soon as we get an update, we'll bring that to you. Right, these are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles the next couple of weeks. We're in London today. The red line is a 30-year upper air temperature average for London, starting off above average up above. Very warm conditions, of course, for the so try everyone for the rest of the week. We will find the upper air temperature though coming down at the end of the week and into the weekend, and then hovering close to the long-term 30-year average as we go from the first week into the second week of August. Precipitation-wise, quite a bit of dry weather for the next couple of days, but there could be a funky breakdown around the middle part of the week, funky breakdown to the hot weather, and then maybe unsettled from the first week into the second week of August. We might have some spells of rain then. From off the Atlantic, temperature anomalies from the 29th of July, 6th of August, going to be a little bit above average, especially so for England and Wales. And precipitation anomalies from 29th of July, 6th of August. Some western areas now start to look a little bit wetter than average, otherwise near normal. In the southeast, still drier than average conditions. I would expect those anomaly charts to trend wetter over the next few days. The latest wind from earth.northschool.net has an area of low pressure around Greenland and Iceland with a weather system coming into the northwest. For the time being, that low pressure will be held at bay, but around Wednesday, Thursday, that's when we start getting the changeover from high pressure and hot conditions to I'm so sorry, to low pressure and cooler conditions. There we go, I think that's better. Right, let's go on to the chart data. Let's UK Met Euro run for midnight on Thursday with high pressure to the east, low pressure is out to the west. Into the weekend, low pressure starts coming in from off the Atlantic. So it's not turning desperately unsettled, but it's certainly turning more unsettled than it is at the moment, with showery bursts into the north and west. Those temperatures will start to edge down as well. Icon again breaks down the high pressure and the heat through Wednesday and Thursday, and low pressure coming in off the Atlantic from Friday through to Saturday, and then unsettled ready for the rest of the weekend into next week. Quite warm with the wind direction though from the south-southwesterly direction, but also unsettled with low pressure to the west of Scotland. And then we've got KMA looking like that, low pressure continuing in from the Atlantic through the end of week and into weekend. Next week also looking unsettled with low pressure, never all that far away, and right way up to the end of the KMA run. Stays pretty mixed, maybe signs, but by the 10th of August is Azores high, trying to send a ridge in from the southwest, but overall still looking quite unsettled there to the end of the KMA run. The GFS midnight run, all much of a muchness for the weekend and into next week with low pressure bringing further spells of rain in with it. That's day 10. Low pressure bringing showery conditions to the north, mainly dry though down in the south. And then beyond that, just find it like a slack gradient setting up really second week of August. The south becomes mostly dry, north more unsettled, and by the very end of GFS midnight run, starting to turn wetter and windier to the north and west. And then the GFS 6M run, so again everyone, GFS 6M run looking unsettled through the weekend into next week. Low pressure keeps on coming from off the Atlantic with outbreaks of rain, particularly, but not exclusively, in the north and the west. And right to the very end of the GFS 6M stays a bit mixed. By the very end, 14th of August, just a hint that the Azores high might be starting to come in from the Azores and bring drier and warmer conditions though. That's a long way off though, over 2 weeks away. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe. Make sure everyone for doing that. Drop a comment, let us know what you think about this and all of our videos and content. And don't forget to tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids and get them to subscribe too. And we thank you so much everybody for doing that. GM, again, with low pressure in the Atlantic on Thursday through to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all looking rather mixed. Low pressure coming in from the west, bringing spells of rain in with it, heading up towards once more, staying up towards days 8, 9, 10. Low pressure remains anchored and rooted right over top of the country, so stays really unsettled then. And then the ECM rounding it all off with low pressure meandering its way in at the end of the week and into the weekend, stays unsettled. Next week looks very unsettled too, with low pressure bringing more wet weather at times. And that takes all the way up to day 10, which is the 8th of August, by which time we're in like a bit of a showery northwesterly type flow. This precipitation forecast based on that ECM run from Meteo.com. Plenty of dry weather for the next 2 or 3 days, but hints of some thunderstorms around Wednesday and Thursday. Then they get out of the way, and we're going showery from the Atlantic through the end of the week into the weekend. Spells of rain coming in from the Atlantic. By day 10, you know, could be quite wet in far southeast corner, otherwise just a case of showers. And these are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10. Gets us to the 8th of August. 17 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure just to the north of the country. And we bring the wind in from a westerly direction, cool and showery. We've got 16 with low pressure right over top of the country, very unsettled and cool. That's with a mid-Atlantic ridge as well, forcing the jet stream and the wind into the north. We've got another 14 with low pressure to the northeast, high pressure to the northwest, and some sort of trough really around the western portion of Europe. That includes the Charlie operational run, and then we've got 4 down here with low pressure to our west. That's unsettled, but could be a bit warmer with winds coming up from more of a southerly direction. All looking quite unsettled, I have to say, for the end of the first week of August. And then in 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. Gets to the 13th of August. 13 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure across southern England and northern France. Low high pressure towards Iceland, unsettled and quite cool with that. 10 with high pressure right over top of the country, low pressure away to the northwest. We've got another 10, low pressure in Scotland and Iceland, and we bring the wind in from the west. We've got 9 with high pressure down southwest, low pressure to the northeast, rather westerly, but drier with that one, and another 9 with high pressure to the south, and low pressure is up to the north. Winds are coming in from a westerly direction. So even at 2 weeks out, the options looking a bit mixed, but we might get some higher pressure going by the middle of August. Finally, with CFS V2. These are 500 millibar high times breaking down into weekly periods. The first week period takes from the 29th of July to 4th of August. The next week has low pressure around Greenland, Iceland, high pressure to the south, and winds coming in from a southwesterly or southerly direction. Driest weather in the south, most unsettled in the north. Week 2 will be the 5th to the 11th of August. Probably a trough through here with a ridge on either side, so that could be a little bit unsettled. Week 3 will be the 12th to the 18th of August. Low pressure to the north, high pressure to the south, looking pretty flat and westerly. And then finally, week 4, rounding it all off, will be the 19th to 25th of August with low pressure between Iceland and Norway, and winds coming in from a westerly direction. A little bit showery and a little bit cool there as we approach the latter stages of August, but a long way off, so we'll see how it works out. Okay, we're done. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe. So everyone for doing that. Drop a comment, let us know about this and all of our videos and content. Don't forget to tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids. Get them to subscribe too. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Alright, I'll just tell us how to on channel tomorrow. We're going to have the 6 AM UK weather forecast. There'll be the EC extended European outlook, and also we will have a 10 to 14 day as well. So keep checking back to the channel for more. But for this video and for today's videos, that's all for now. And thanks for watching.